Okay, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we go back to the old school way of checking it. Okay, which is go to Facebook and BM. You can hear me? Oh, okay, good, 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 good. Okay, so speaking of which, I don't know if she's watching, but I know she'll probably see it later. Happy 18th birthday to my niece Laisha. Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy, happy, happy birthday, Laisha. Auntie is so proud of the young woman you have become. You are smart, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're talented, you're amazing. You are awesome. You are 18, and Auntie will always be one of your biggest fans. Hint, hint. She know what I'm talking about. The picture I sent her today. I love you, baby. And we're going to turn up real big 18 style for your birthday. Okay. Um, Speaking of babies, I got my oldest baby on here with me today. Say hi, Tyke. That's my oldest son. What did you want me to call you for online purposes? Well, being that we're talking about Earth's ghetto news, I guess it's great. We'll do that. We'll do just that. Ladies and gentlemen, live with me on the show today, my firstborn, Dr. Ocean. Give it up for Dr. Ocean. Excuse his sister's toys, junks. Give it up for Dr. Ocean. All right, y'all. And so it's been a rough day. Okay. I will just say it's been a rough day. I got a lot on my mind, and I have been trying to do like 20 things at once. If you were with me earlier on the live, you know that we were using excuse me, using infusible ink for the first time, as well as finishing up those t-shirts and running errands, as well as trying to get my other son out. And it's a lot. And I realized I started feeling myself being spread too thin. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop doing everything for a second and tune in to some news, because the news never disappoints. You know why? Because bootleg sound effects. You know, I need Lil Bankhead or Rick Party to do me a drop. Earth is so ghetto. So today in Earth is Ghetto News, before we do anything, I brought Dr. Ocean on because I'm trying not to be so biased with this Stephen A situation. So now I see Stephen A today. Now his energy is different now when he's talking about LeBron. Have y'all seen him talking about LeBron now? Now it's since LeBron went on another podcast, okay? And LeBron basically sunned him. Okay, let's be real. He little boyed him. Like got him on the top of his head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I bet you he home right now. What he said? He said he right home eating this ice cream, so excited that I'm talking about him. He little boy. He little boy Stephen A. Smith. Okay. Now the first time Stephen A. Smith talked about him and LeBron's encounter, I told you I had never seen Stephen A. Smith that calm. He was hurt. And I still think he's hurt. Now he's getting angry. Okay. Because now he's saying stuff like he felt different than when he talked that first time. Because now he's like, well, if we would have been where we was and blah 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 blah, I would have swung on him. Stephen A. Stephen A. So, Dr. Ocean, before I pull up this clip, just tell me what's the whole. You know what I feel like? I feel like it's okay. If you're gonna talk to me long winded, you gotta come closer, Mike.
Yeah, see, I saw a video of Stephen A. boxing in the gym, and I just say he's not swinging on anybody.
Yeah, I saw that video too. He said it was his first day, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, it would be like me after I have not been in the gym for over a year to try to go say I'm about to box. I'm like, I get it because my muscles is on easy street. Well, I need you just you come over here and answer me now. You get close and I can hear you. Okay. All right. So here's my thing. What is the 411 with Stephen A and LeBron? What is their deal? Or you could get behind me and talk.
Yeah, I'd probably say like it's definitely a clash of egos.
Here, I'll open this up for you. Come on. Come on, because I got questions. Close the curtain all the way. So they don't see the t-shirt shop. All right, go ahead, come on. Come close to the mic. Don't worry, next time I'll mic you up, but this is important. So you gotta get closer. I'm your mama, boy. Come on. I'm your mama's son. I mean Dr. Ocean. There's a bunch of stuff back there. Yeah. Welcome to my world. Got it back there. All right. This is important because as a woman who usually looks at sports because I just like going to sporting events and sometimes, handsome players make me watch sports. But what is going on with Stephen A and LeBron? Because why are we still talking about it? And I feel like it's almost like the argument has restarted. What you are a sports fan. Let me say that. You're a sports fan. You play basketball almost all your life. What is going on?
I think,
Get close to the mic. You got to face the mic, please.
yeah. So yesterday, as we if you haven't seen it yet, man, LeBron did an interview which he rarely ever does. He did an interview with Pat McAfee.
Okay.
And that's when he was like giving it up. We don't never really hear LeBron give it up like this, but he felt like he had to check Stephen A because he's a loud voice in the space. He respects Stephen A's platform, and he's been going at Stephen A. I mean, Stephen A's been going. I feel like Stephen A's been going at LeBron a lot, like even past being an analyst. Like, you not doing your job. Like, you're going at how he's being a father and stuff like that. So like.
But you said he's going at how he's being a father, but is he going at how he's being a father in relation solely to Bronny James and when it comes to the NBA?
I think he has been, but it's like you talking about when you do that, you're almost like, how can I put this? He's almost it's almost like hating on LeBron through his kids.
Okay, but
it's like you can't criticize LeBron, so you try to over criticize his kids, and that's what a lot of people do in the media right now. They over criticize LeBron. Like, he's a
okay.
Let me finish.
Okay, but
what?
Here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But LeBron already checked Stephen A in the most public way that he could have. Okay, Stephen A apologized in the most public way that he could have on his newly signed multi-million-dollar deal show on YouTube. Okay. All right. Much respect for that. But and then, okay. All right, the chatter, then it died down a little bit, it seemed. And then when Bronny scored that 17 points, right? And he led the Lakers in points that night. He didn't lead, they didn't win the game, but he led the Lakers in points. And so then I saw Stephen A come on the next day and say, Bronny, I may have to eat my words. Good job.
See, but and also like they talk about it every day, and I get they're doing it for I get whatever people want to see, but bro, like every single day y'all bring this man's kid up. You don't want to let him do anything. Everybody else 1 through 60 is 60 picks in the draft.
What?
But they're hyper focusing on Bronny James as a 55th pick, which is not 55th picks usually don't even stay in the league. So the fact that he's dropping 17, we need a little more enthusiasm when you talk about Bronny. We don't need I may have to eat my words. your daddy. Your daddy. He be talking crazy on first take.
So he be talking out the side of his cheek, technically.
He be talking crazy. Yeah, exactly. Talking crazy on first take, and then now you.
Okay, so here's an example of what I'm saying. Okay, so Stephen A. Because my thing is this. I feel like they both acting like they don't expect that from the other when they should. Like, okay, let's see here. All I know is, I'm starting to feel like, okay, wait, I feel like there's something else there. I feel like, especially after what, look, here you go, look, the lies keep coming. So now you're calling LeBron a liar. So listen, guys, I'm gonna share it on. If you're watching on YouTube, Radio-Muva Live on YouTube, I'm sharing the screen really quick. So it's just a small clip on TikTok. You ain't missing nothing. Okay, you trust me, you will definitely be able to hear Stephen A. Smith. Okay. Okay, here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the latest edition of the Stephen A. Smith Show, coming at you over the digital airways of YouTube and, of course, iHeartRadio. As always, I'd like to take a moment to thank my subscribers and followers over the last 23 months or so.
And you get personal with it.
This is what
it's
LeBron said on
my
the
job
other
to
podcast.
not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. You know, and I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy as hell. He'll be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the fucking freezer and sit in his chair and his tiny whiteies on the couch.
I hope at some point you do get a chance.
Like,
but you're right.
Dude, like relax, bro. Like relax.
Look, he mad. He big man.
Tidy Whitey's comment was funny because I don't wear tidy whiteys. Let you figure out why that is.
You know what, Stephen A. Really? Okay, all right, Stephen A. Tidy whiteys. I don't wear tidy whiteys. Funny because I'll let you figure out why. Really? Stephen A., as much as I hate to hear this word, there is no better time than now than you should have used it. Pause. Come on, Stephen A. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Stephen A. might as well have said, "Suck my," for real, because he was thinking it. He was thinking it. All right, let me wrap up with you real quick. I'm sorry, Dr. Ocean.
Moving on from that particular subject, I don't happen to consider anything that LeBron has said a laughing matter. So y'all wanted me to be serious, I'll be serious. And I know there's some people out there that's going to be like, oh, I'm milking the story for all it's worth. Well, I've been winning in television for quite some time. I don't need an incident like this to talk about LeBron, and I don't need an incident like this to get ratings. LeBron gives us plenty of ammunition to talk about him, both good and bad.
All right.
So let's get that out the way first. Let's also get out the way that major props to Pat McAfee for getting that interview.
Now he about to turn up. Watch.
When they were talking about this, even though 99% of the stuff they said was right, it was not clapping back at his son. Your second round pick, 55th overall. There's been plenty of second round picks that have to work their way up through the ranks before getting to the pro level.
I feel like we're going back. Why? Okay, so here's what I really feel. Stephen A., number one, he feel like whatever he said the first time about Bronny. Whatever he said the first time, I feel like that's how he really feels. Okay. But I feel like as a father, because I saw a lot of podcasters popping on saying Stephen A. doesn't have kids. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he had kids either, but he got 3 daughters. So he has kids. Okay. I mean, the man is it's just how he feel. But I feel like as a father,
he also averaged 1.5 points per game.
Who? Who? Bronny?
No,
Stephen A. But I can't take anything away from him as a sportscaster.
Yes.
Okay, now all his eggplant conversation, that's not my business. And honestly, Stephen A,
That's mad pause.
that's so pause. He really might as well have said to LeBron, like I said. But anyway, I feel like when his feelings were hurt because number one, you got to imagine a high that Stephen A was on that night that he ran into LeBron. He had just that day, it had been announced his new multi-million-dollar deal,
100 million.
streaming on
Well deserved.
YouTube and iHeart, right? And so you got to imagine the high he was on, right? And imagine how, and you see how little boy, you see how little boy him on that show. So imagine how Stephen A felt when he little boyed him in person, even though nobody couldn't hear what he was saying.
He's sitting courtside right there with Larry David.
He little boyed him.
Come on, man.
So Stephen A's feelings was hurt. And I think it was a combination of being hurt because as a father, he felt like he owed him that respect. Okay. And he wanted to tap into that side of him. And I feel like that's why he gave that apology video, which I don't think was genuine. And like I said, I never seen Stephen A that calm. But now I feel like Stephen A is saying how he really feel. And unfortunately, I feel like we're reigniting this beef.
I agree. I definitely agree, especially with LeBron coming out like that. That definitely will make somebody feel some type of way.
But Bron is like Jay-Z when it comes to interviews. He don't like to come out. He ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? He don't address nothing. You remember the rumor that was just going around about Drake hooking him up with women when he went to Canada? He didn't start that rumor, allegedly.
Hey man, that's called being connected. Shout out.
Oh my God, you know what?
Shout out to Drake, man. We gotta do. But and I feel like LeBron also went to Pat McAfee because Pat does nothing but big up LeBron. He is
okay.
It's no
yeah, but LeBron don't need nobody to stroke his ego for this conversation. Does Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith have a problem?
This is what I'm saying when I say that. It's about the fact that when you go into their platform and they've already shown like they will talk kind of recklessly, you don't know how that interview is going to go when you get in there. You don't know how you're going to react. So you rather just go somewhere where it's positive.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Just like radio. I get it. Exactly. But what I'm saying is this, because now I feel like the move that both of them are making are strategic. So because I don't know Pat McAfee and I'm listening to what you're saying, okay? If you're telling me that Pat McAfee and Stephen A don't have a problem, then and LeBron, we both know because LeBron does his own podcast.
Right, there's a competition on ESPN.
Well, so again, that's why I feel like he only came out just to go to that show to show him I'm gonna go to somebody's show, but it ain't gonna be yours. Like, cause LeBron could have got on live. Come on, him and Zuri was just on live the other day. LeBron could have got on live and said what he wanted to say to Stephen A, but he didn't. So it was another message he was trying to get across. He wanted to little boy him what the world could hear. But now Stephen A is going back to his original comments. So, I mean, do you think that this is healthy for sports? Or like, because I feel like, because you and I kind of agree and disagree about the whole Bronny situation. Because I feel like as a parent, I get it. But I also feel like as a person of color in America, a little nepotism ain't never hurt nobody.
Yeah, Bronny actually deserves to be in the league.
So you feel like he deserves to be in the league? Why?
Actually, he has the skill, he has the work ethic, he has the IQ of his daddy. That's what I want Stephen A to hear, because Stephen A always saying, his daddy and his daddy. I want to hear him talk about Bronny's IQ. I want to hear him talk about the positive things about Bronny. That'll get you ratings. So that's what I think Bron has a problem with, like at the root of it.
But he tried the other day. He said
bringing up the nepotism thing, but it's like it's 54 other guys that got picked before Ronnie that aren't putting up the same numbers as Ronnie. So it's like, you see what I'm saying?
But I mean, he said, "Good job, Bronny. I may have to eat my words." That's not positive, or is that a backhanded compliment?
It's backhanded, but it's like I get it.
So what do we want from Stephen A. Smith?
No, he can.
What do we want from Stephen A. Smith? Because let me tell you as a host how Stephen A. Smith feels now. Okay, you know what? I tried to apologize to you as a man, as a parent. Oh, but now you want to do this? You want to give me the proverbial middle finger by going to my competition and trying to little boy me on air? Oh, it's on now. Now I'm going to say whatever I want, whenever I want, and it's really about to be reckless.
Hey, Stephen A., man, that's cute. That's cute. Saying whatever you want, but it is GOAT James you're messing with. It's sometimes like that's why I feel like his ego's a little out of control right now. But I feel Stephen A. though, because he got
Stephen A.
on. Yes, I feel like he has to stand on that's his opinion. If that's his opinion, stand on it.
But here's my thing. This is what irritated me and why I asked you to come on, because now he's not standing on it. Braun is standing on what he said. He's saying the same, which leads me to believe Stephen A. probably didn't tell us the whole conversation that LeBron had in his ear. Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to. I get it. LeBron is still standing on what he said. LeBron is still saying the same thing that he was saying that we allegedly, right, mixed with going to Stephen's competition, etc. However, now Stephen A. Smith ain't standing on the last thing he said. He apologized, then circled back. Did a whole long out soliloquy, whatever. Soliloquy. Yeah. Apologizing to Bronny and LeBron. Then double back after Bronny scored them 17 points the other night and said, hey, maybe I might have to eat my words. Right? Good job. But now he's doubling down on what he originally said that got him checked in the first place. So now, is Stephen A. really standing on what he said, or is what Stephen A. really feel coming out? Because his problem is not with Bronny. It ain't like he got a son that he wanted to go to the league or be a sportscaster and he can get him an opportunity. He got 3 daughters. So there's another issue. Because Stephen A. is not standing on what he said. And now, guess what? No, now I don't ever want to squash the beef.
Yeah.
I don't get it though.
That's what he said. He don't want to ever want to squash the beef.
Because how can you squash? Because now I feel like everything you're saying is a lie. You're fake. Like what? Like what? Let me see. Let's see. I just want to see this real quick and then we can wrap this up. But Stephen A. Smith, let's see, what's it time he talks about Bronny? Is it okay? Bronny James. I just want to see something. Just follow me. Right?
Let's deep dive, chat.
And we ain't even going deep because we don't have time, but okay, I just want to see this one little part. Let me see.
Okay, boom, quick double radio. Let's do it.
Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show. Now let's go to Philadelphia, where Bronny James last night played his most minutes by far in an NBA game last as the Lakers lost to the 76ers 118-104. Bronny was held
Bronny James
scored less than 15 minutes and struggled guarding Sixers star Tyrese Maxey. Before I get to my thoughts,
all right, I'm
please
gonna
take a listen
only because
to Coach JJ Redick and what he.
Nepotism is not so bad but the thing is, if it's the same, it's the same reason apartments, the name of them changed to projects when you put them on a certain side of town and come up with. But that's a whole nother show. However,
the HBCU grad should know better than this.
Huh?
Winston-Salem State University HBCU grad.
Yeah, Stephen A. did go to Winston State. But that's why I'm saying it's something else. And it's for you who love sports. Because I almost feel like Stephen A. acting. Stephen A. is acting like when he first met LeBron, he tried to dab him up or something, and LeBron left him hanging.
Oh, he's like hurt. He's acting hurt.
He acting like I'm gonna show him.
Yeah, I do me see that.
Because I feel like, am I missing something? Because why? Okay, if Bron is not ready for the NBA, like Stephen A. says, then what is he ready for, Stephen A.? What, the G League? You trying to put him back in G League? So you trying to put him back? Did he at least show Bronny some grace when Bronny had a whole cardiac event playing basketball?
I watch a lot. Yeah, he definitely does. Like, he brings that up, and then he'll probably say something like, "He's not ready." So it's like, okay.
That man almost lost his son to the very thing that he loves and has given his life to since he was younger than his son's age, and he knows his son is only doing because he wants to be like his daddy. Do you understand? Of course you don't understand, because I can't either. The type of attachment and guilt, parental guilt, that LeBron feels and has to swallow and put in the back of his mind every time Bronny touches a ball and gets on that court. He cannot protect his heart. He can't be a defibrillator. He cannot be in there. He can't, he can't hold his heart while he plays basketball. But Stephen A., knowing those things, I feel like as a host, it was irresponsible of him to continue to double down on things like that. Because if he really took a step back and thought about it like a father, like he said he did when he did that whole calm, quiet rant, then he would have said to himself, oh my God, LeBron James knows nothing else but basketball. And he did it and continued to do it so well, not only because he's naturally gifted at it, but because he has children now that he wants to pass on his legacy somehow, some way. And so not only is LeBron proud, but he's scared. Every time Bronny touches a ball, I'm going to tell you as a parent, and all my parents that's watching know exactly what I'm talking about. He can have the best doctors. He can be on the best medicines. He could have had the best heart surgery. The guilt LeBron James still feels because Bronny had a cardiac event in the first place, playing basketball, is still there. So the different, every time, if Bronny got gas and does his chest like this in front of his dad, he might be about to call 911. Because it's still just as fresh as yesterday. And you got to understand, when you're grieving anything, and you hear me talk about this a lot, son, like how I can't wait to be able to get over certain things when we sell this house and I move on, right? They don't get that chance. You got to swallow it. They still see basketball every single day. Every single day, and no matter what LeBron says, no matter how he acts, you have to just swallow certain things as a parent and as a professional and keep it moving. But what Stephen A. got was from a parent. What Stephen A. is giving is from a host.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He kind of doing like, he kind of has to do this like this.
No, he don't. Stephen A. is not some up and coming, just started, okay? Just because he said he'd been on YouTube now 22 months. I've been on YouTube, since October of last year? Not even 6 months yet? Okay, there's certain things because of my background and my experience level that I don't get to act like I don't know, or act, you know what I'm saying? Or say certain things being reckless, etc. Because no, Stephen A. is not some little new first upcoming host. Okay, Stephen A. is very well seasoned. This problem is bigger than basketball, and it's bigger than Bronny. Any final notes on where you think this is going next? Because it's not over. It's all fun and games until somebody do get swung on. Because now you done said you would have swung on me. So now when LeBron see him,
it's like, are you
But what are they fighting about? Listen to what the fight is. It's like a rich person fighting about rich things, right? So it's like I want to fight you over your not good enough son in the NBA playing to you NBA player. Hey, NBA player, your NBA playing son shouldn't be in the NBA.
A lot of the chatter too. Yeah, see, and it's like a lot of the chatter too is like the media guys are kind of like trying to hate. It's almost like they're using Bron to almost hate on LeBron a little bit because you got some sort of thing or whatever LeBron, whatever Bronny does, it's like 17 points is quiet. Oh yeah, you're doing all right. You know, if anybody else does it in that same draft, like, but it's like, you know, this is interesting.
So here's my question: does Stephen A. Smith and I'm not, because this is not a race thing, okay? But there are a lot of black sportscasters, a lot of black podcasters, etc. So are we saying that Stephen A. Smith has a different responsibility with how he talks about Bronny because of what's going on in the world right now, because of the perception of black people, because of, the plight of black people? Does Stephen A have a different responsibility?
That's a good angle.
But why Stephen A feels like me and not every other black sports host? That's where I feel the disconnect is. Something's going on between Stephen A and LeBron, or either something happened and it's bigger than basketball and it's bigger than Bronny.
Like a woman.
See, that's how rumors get started. All right, y'all, give it up for Dr. Lettuce Ocean. Quick dive, because we got to go and get Radio Brooklyn. But I do want to end with this. I will be finishing the edit. Today, of course, is True Crime Thursday. But before I could even finish the edit about this tragic case that we're watching about a young girl whose father killed her, rest in peace, to her and her family. This old Stephen A thing kept coming across my timeline, and it just really started to irritate me because I felt like, wait a minute. Now you telling LeBron about your penis and you want to swim on him, and back to talking trash about Bronny. What's really hood? Yeah, but from what? Because it didn't just start here. It didn't just start there. That's what I'm telling you. So I want you guys to tell me this. All right, Mother Mob, here we go. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Stephen A. LeBron Smith. Is it bigger than basketball and Bronny? Or is it just bullshit? What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. And this is coming from, like I said, Dr. Lettuce Ocean loves sports. Me, love the players. My ladies know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, leave it in the comments for me, Mother Mob. Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James, back to beefing. So my question is it bigger than basketball and Bronny, or is it all bullshit? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Wherever you are, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Radio-Muva, MUVA. It'll come up, all right? And I will always, as always, leave the link for the Quick Custom store in the comments. All right. I will be going live tonight for a couple hours, maybe an hour or two. All right. And I will also make sure I drop those edits of those finished shirts. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Be back. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you, Dr. Lettuce. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.